Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I am out this afternoon with one goal, and that is to hopefully find and photograph a barred owl nest. I was given the heads up of this location about a week ago by a friend, and I was finally able to get out here today to try to check it out. I'm hoping they're still going to be in the general area, but I'm hiking up to that location now, and hopefully I'll be able to find something and get some footage of them. If so, this will be the first time this year that I've found some owlets and gotten some footage of them, and it's such a great time of year. These little fluffy owlets out in the forest, and they're just so fun to photograph and watch. So I'm going to try to be quiet hiking up there, and I'm going to be having my ear out to try to listen for the calls that the owlets make and that the parents make. It's a very distinct, high-pitched call. I'm going to try to record that as well. But yeah, let's see if we can find them. For those of you new to my channel, my name is Todd DeWald, and I am a full-time wildlife and nature photographer in New England. In my videos, I take you into the unique and diverse habitats to find and photograph the variety of animals that call this area home. I bring my unique perspectives as well as my education in fisheries and wildlife science into my videos and photography to help bring a deeper understanding into the lives of the animals and the habitats they call home. Whether you are a fellow photographer or just love nature, I hope you can relax and enjoy these videos. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this, and thank you for watching. Okay, getting close. I'm starting to hear the faint sounds of the owlets calling, so now I just need to be really quiet, just walk, take my time, go slowly, and hopefully we'll get some footage. My main goal though is to not scare them. They're gonna hear me coming, but I want to just do it in a way that isn't going to disturb them. But all the leaves are dry now, so it's going to be a slow approach to not make too much noise. This is really nice. So I'm sitting, just set up here. I'm probably about 30 yards away from this adult owl, and it's perched up probably about 25 feet up in this tree. But because I'm up on top of a hill, I'm not shooting up on it that much, which is really nice. And it's actually looking away from me, which is a really nice feeling. It's not too concerned about my presence. It was looking at me a little while ago when I first saw it. And when I actually found it, I was just walking quietly across. I turned and saw it up in the tree. So I just stopped, set up quick, really quietly, and here we are. So they're just sitting there right now, looking that direction. There's another owl that's back that way somewhere. I heard it hooting, and I I don't know where the owlets are. I hear them high-pitched screeching every now and then back in this area somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where it is. So I'm just gonna stay here for a few. I've already gotten some good footage of this owl, and I like that it's nice and relaxed now, so I'm just gonna keep it that way for a little bit. I'm hoping that the owls are gonna start making noise again, and then I might be able to pinpoint where they are. I was able to reposition without spooking the owl to get a different perspective as it was perching on the branch. It remained there for a few minutes, preening and closing its eyes, until it eventually flew off and ended up landing in a tree almost directly above me. Alright, that was awesome. I was sitting there, I actually moved a little bit down over towards the trail, and the owl actually came, it flew right past me. It was like 3 feet off the ground. It was the most incredible thing I've ever seen with an owl. And then it perched on 2 different spots, and I left it perched up on a tree pretty high up. But I just quietly came back down this way on the trail, because I'm pretty sure the owlets are somewhere over here. It seems to be the area that I've heard them calling from. So since the owl flew past me and was up the hill farther, I took that opportunity to come down this way, and hopefully I'll be able to hear them again. Right now they're kind of quiet, and I don't really know where they are. That's why I'm talking so quietly. So hopefully they'll make some sound again and I can find them. But I also came down this way too, because it looked like the owl that was up on top of the hill that I was photographing was trying to hunt, and I didn't want to get in the way of that. Just probably my presence there is going to make things not act normally. And if they're trying to find some food for their babies, I don't want to get in the way of that. So I'm down here, hopefully out of the way. The owl's still up there on top of the hill. It's still calling. So this is really awesome, really exciting. Now I just hope I can find some owlets. It's been quiet for about 2 hours now. I haven't heard a single peep. So I'm going to pack up and I'm going to come back here in this area in the morning. And hopefully there'll be a little bit more activity. I haven't been able to find the nest. There's a cavity in front of me that it looked like it had a tuft of some feathers on it, but I can't tell if it's feathers or spider web. But it's definitely in this area because this is where they were calling when I first got here. And yeah, it's always nice when you find owls, and especially one that was so cooperative. But I'm going to hope that they're going to still be in this area when I come back. And I'm thinking the morning's going to be more active. When I photographed barred owlets in the morning before, they've been very active and making a lot of noise. So I'm hoping that'll be the case when I come back. But thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you in the part 2 of this video. I ended up moving back up the hill one last time to see if I could find the owl I had already seen. The owl had moved down lower in the trees, and I was able to get some nice photos as it was perched on a low-hanging branch and eventually flew off. Unfortunately, my shutter speed was really low because it was getting really dark in the forest at this point, but it was still a neat experience. The owl eventually flew up and perched higher up in the trees again, where it once again preened and napped. I left it sitting up in the tree as the sun kept going down. It's always a fantastic feeling being able to leave the owls undisturbed as you leave the area. I have 2 adult barred owls in front of me, and I have at least 2 owlets to my right.